Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to today's stream. Go ahead, post I'm live real quick. Alright, did I close out the apps? Alright, let's get into this stream. Everything's plugged in, we good. Alright, let's get into this. Play some more. Grid. What was I doing last? This thing being weird. I ain't gonna fool with that no more. What's up, Illy? What's this? Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Should I get the Mini Cooper? I mean, this is an Audi. I should just say I'm gonna stick with the Audi. I feel like more money is in Audis than Mini Coopers. Was in live earlier. Man, Memphis, some violent people. I heard Memphis, they got some stuff going on. I think they said a rapper just recently got shot and killed out in Memphis. It was some guy, I think they say he was cool. I think he was cool with Yo Gotti. But yeah, I'm like, matter of fact, the whole state of Tennessee, yeah. Yeah, there's some places, man, they just, they got some stuff going on. Who was it? Double XL magazine. Yeah, they posted about some rapper that got shot and killed. I think it was Memphis. Cookie shop. No, not even. Well, yeah, cause that happened a few months ago. No, there was a rapper today. Like today, he got shot and killed. I think everybody, I remember what I was doing. Yeah, today. There was some rapper out there. I can't think of his. I can't remember his name. It was somebody I didn't know, but yeah, it was some rapper today that did get killed out there, I believe. Yeah, I'm like, being a Memphis rapper, I'm like, bro, you got Young Dolph out here getting attacked. I'm like, that guy's. That's what I was saying. I'm like, rappers need to have security. If I was a rapper, I'm like, bro, I don't care if my security is Barney Fife from Andy Griffin. I'm like, nah, I gotta have somebody. Getting out of hand because it's not a big state. They don't cover it like New York, Chicago. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of rappers are, like, there's some big name rappers from Memphis, but I don't know, like, but yeah, that does make sense. It's just, there's not a whole lot of activity going on out there, so. But I'm like, acting out, killing people, that's not going to get you guys on the map. Like, yeah, that's just going to make it out as a dangerous place. Not violent, is it? Seattle has its moment where it done has some like violent stuff going on. I have to say it's not like compared to like Chicago or any other place, but we have our moments where it's like, dang, bruh. Like there's kids I went to school with that you know, they got affiliated with the gang life. Some of them are here, some of them are not. Some of them are in prison. Like, it was crazy because I was like, I was cool with these kids. You know, you didn't think they would grow up to be spending life in prison and stuff. Or, you know, being buried. But, yeah, I was like, we've had our moments. It's getting out of hand. They calling it Merc City. That's not something to brag about. Not at all. I ain't gonna brag about my city being crazy and stuff. Like, I mean, we have, like, our crazy homeless people. I'll brag about that. The crackheads. Because that's, like, not, like, I don't know. Like, it can be dangerous crazy, but it's, like, a funny crazy. Like, laughable crazy. But the violence and all that, I'm just not, I don't support that. I don't support the idea of, like, oh, I gotta go out, take out all my ops, have it where I'm the king of my city and all this other stuff. That's just doing too much. Going at it, it's literally just separates them. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, there wasn't no, like, territory. So, like, out here, I believe. Not that I know of. Like, I don't know how that stuff was all being, like, organized. But, yeah, there were some gangs that were going on after, like, at least after I graduated. Then that's when the kids started getting into the gang life and stuff. So you just don't expect it. Then all of a sudden, just start seeing a bunch of crap going on. Like, there's this one kid, I remember I had him in a drumline class. And he killed somebody, but I think he is spending, like, life in prison over it. I think they was like, he killed, like, 2 people. And I'm like, bro, you is. Didn't display that when I was in school, but alright. Bunch of gangs in my city. It's 2 major feuds right now. Going on as long as I can remember. Yeah. That's the thing, like, gang activity ain't really popular out here. Not that it should be, and I'm, you know, thank God it's not, but still, we have our moments. It's like, wish I could say the same. Yeah. That's why it's like, there's just going to it, and it doesn't really matter where you go. It's like gonna be some gang stuff going on in that place too, so that's what I'm trying to find, like, the least, like, gang related, you know, where a bunch of activity ain't going on. Go to the one place where all that stuff ain't happening at. Just chill there for the rest of my life. Some of the unsolved things, I don't think detectives be caring to find out who did it. It's just so much that's going on. It's like all that time and resource, you know. Yeah, it's probably to a certain extent. They try to, like, solve it when they can, but yeah, it's all that stuff, man. I'm like, it's a lot to handle. You got all these gangs going on all over the place. They don't know who started it, what's going on with it, who's involved. They trying to make sure they get, like, all the information down. So I'm not a party person. Yeah. They try to make sure they get all that information down before they just go out and, like, oh, let's just go start going out and arresting people. Then people are gonna be pointing fingers at cops. Parties, and drugs, and then shootout. Yeah. Yeah, there's been a couple of times where people that I know where it's like that shootouts done went down. Not just more so a shooting, not a shootout. It's like it was a childhood friend and a cousin of mine's. It's like childhood friend. I think there was like people were trying to rob him at his own party, and then he, you know, he did what he could, but he can't really do nothing if you going up against, like, I think they said it was like 5 or 6 people. And yeah, somebody pulled out a gun, shot and killed them. Ended up finding out about that on social media. Same with my cousin too. Ended up finding out about his death on social media. And I think they said my cousin, he was just performing at a party, and yeah, ended up somebody either ambushed him or something. But yeah, them parties, I don't be fooling around with it. Speaking of, surprisingly, it wasn't hype when the Rams won the Super Bowl. Yeah, I know, that was crazy. That was crazy seeing that. I just heard, like, traffic was crazy. But, I mean, LA traffic is always crazy. But I was like, thinking some Philadelphia stuff was going to be going on. Because I remember when Philadelphia won that Super Bowl, I was like, hey, yo, them guys is wild. What's up, DK? How's the night treating you? Like, it's y'all hometown, figure out why. I know, like, you would think out of all places, LA would have been going crazy. Because I think, no, it was when XXX Tentacion, when he passed away. The one place I was not expecting to be going crazy was LA. LA was going wild out there. I was like, bro, what? Not much, just finished beating 24 songs on Expert and Beat Saber. That's something I can't do. I ain't even going to attempt it. Playing Dying Light 2 now. Nice, nice. Certain places, the football team will never grow bigger than the basketball team, vice versa. Yeah. Yeah, you, cause what, like, even when Lakers, when they won the championship a couple of years ago, did LA go out? I don't think they even went out when Lakers won the championship. I think LA, they all like, we just chilling. We too tired to be doing all that. Them guys be partying every other day. They'll party even if they win, like, if the Lakers win a preseason game, so. Everything works out for Monday stream. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully no, like, streaming issues. Feel your pain on that. No matter how good the Rams get, they'll never push on the Lakers. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I think even when they won the championship that year, they didn't, there wasn't a whole lot of stuff going on. Dallas Mavericks will never outshine. Wow. Cowboys, I'm like, it's going to probably get to a point in time where they are like, we tired of this disrespect. Maybe one day they might become America's team again, but yeah, as of now, they, you know, playing like they playing on like junior varsity or something, or the cut team. Doing a throwback stream. PS2 days, gonna play Medieval. I'm thinking about getting a PlayStation 3 and an Xbox 360 so I can play some older games, because there's a lot of games that they don't have that I bought and I paid money for, and I want to play them games. Well, not on my PlayStation, but definitely on the Xbox. So I might have to go out and get a 360, play some of the older games. Oh, y'all, America's team would suck most of it. I know, right? I mean, there are some other teams, I feel like, you know, it's kind of like, they're bad, but it's like, kind of like mixed reviews, but more so bad. And then there's teams out there that's just purely bad. Like, they'll go 0-16 and be proud of it. Win that one game, you would have thought they won the championship. Like, how a team goes 0-16, that's what I'm, like, trying to figure out. You think will really consider America's team? Oh, well, I can't say Patriots, but I feel like, well, I don't know, because there ain't really, like, after Brady done retired, like, who's the next, like, best quarterback? I mean, Wilson, you know, he got his thing going on, but I wouldn't necessarily say Seahawks is America's team. Like, we haven't been to the Super Bowl since, 2014, 2015, so. The Patriots, yeah.
That last lap was a 1:13.0.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. Like, football is never for sure a team going every year. Yeah. I mean, there was that time when it was like just Patriots was just going every single year, and I'm like, dang, like, can y'all just chill out, please? Thank you. Well, you kind of had an idea. Yeah, especially that time frame when it was like, Cleveland, when LeBron was signed to Cleveland, and then, the Golden State Warriors. It was like, okay, we'll see him next year. Then there was that one year where they didn't make it. I think that was that one year. I think that was like, yeah, that was like that last year before the pandemic. Because I remember, that was when Kevin Durant, he injured himself and he got signed to Brooklyn. So yeah, I think that's when we went up against Toronto. Yeah, okay, I remember now. Basketball the most wide open it's been in a while. Yeah, you really don't know who's gonna go. I think Golden State's gonna go though. I think they're gonna go to the they definitely gonna go to the finals. They've been playing good this year. So we already know Lakers ain't really gonna be doing nothing. I mean, LeBron, he's still going. LeBron really only. I feel like he's only playing just to break like statistics and numbers and all that. Golden State chances is not guaranteed. You can't underestimate the Suns. Yeah. Suns, they've been playing good too. I'll admit that, but I don't know. Feel like, I mean, like, because Devin Booker good, but I think if you got him going up against Klay Thompson and Curry at the same time, I don't think that'd be a good, a good look.
Okay, that last lap was a 59.5.
It's like, I feel like really, the Suns, like, I don't know, I don't really pay attention to too many other players on that team, but I know Devin Booker is good, so. Some diehard fans, too, think they will go crazy if they win. That's the thing, though, it's like, I don't hear California, like, going crazy if they do win. It's, I think they'll go crazy, like, for the fact that they were making it to the playoffs. But it's like LA or California is just a place they always throwing a party. So that's why I don't think they're gonna go crazy. I think they're gonna probably have like somewhat of a celebration. That's about it, but you probably get like them, like, them 50, 60-year-old dads that's yelling at the camera talking about Warriors and stuff. That's about it, but as well, never diehard compared to football. They do have some diehard fans. Yeah, football, them guys be having, like, they be painting their whole bodies and go out there. It'd be freezing cold. I'm like, yeah, football definitely got some wild fans. Like, I'll never forget when I went to my first Seahawks game and was sitting there high-fiving random families and people just because just because Seahawks scored a touchdown. I'm like, bro, who are you guys? Like, why is y'all high-fiving me? Like, I did not know you guys, like, an hour ago. Now all of a sudden, we best friends. Like, who are you guys? No, I'm not doing that. I wear my jersey and a hat, but I ain't gonna go and paint my whole body for no football team. I'm a fan, but I ain't that much of a fan. Diehard college fans, though. Sorry. I don't know. I don't think we have, like, no diehard college fans. They really don't be hyping up, like, UW and, what's the other college? I think it's, yeah, University of Washington. What's the other college out here? See, that's how little I know about college out here, so. But yeah, we don't really be talking about them as much. I mean, like, if they, you know, win or something, but. Shirtless with paint all over and snow. Gonna get see. Yeah, I'm like, bro, that's just when they just doing too much. I can't do that. If I do some stuff like that, I'm going through it. I was gonna be like a diehard sports fan. You're like, I'll let you know. I've been doing that for 20 years, and I've been proud every game. I'm like, all right, bro, that's you. That can't beat me. You have no pro teams. Oh, dang. So it's like you ain't got no choice but to support the college teams. Yeah. Hopefully they do like one of those extension things where they start expanding out to other cities and, you know. But I don't know, like, I think it'll definitely throw off the schedule of football players. It's either going to throw off the schedule or like, nah, but like it's going to do that and probably have it where players got to play like, you know, longer seasons. And we're like, oh, you guys gotta have like 4 or 5 more games like added to your belt now, so. Stanley got sick, yeah. It's like, well, that's what happens, you know. You've adapted to the crackhead activity.
So your last lap was a 1:51.9.
Not a real fan. You're not getting sick behind your team. Like I said, I'm a fan. I'm not that much of a fan. I will not get sick for no team whatsoever. Even the time I remember when it was the Seahawks was playing and stuff, and it was like they were playing out here, of course. It was cold outside. I'm like, bro, I am ready to go home. Like, look, this is at the time like when Rams was in St. Louis. And we ended up winning that game too. That was a pretty good game. But I'm like, bruh, I am ready to go home. Like, I can't even see the players. Like, I'm sitting here talking to this drunk lady in front of me more than I'm watching the game. That lady, it was like she always turned around talking about, you gotta scream, man. You gotta yell with the crowd. I'm like, bruh, I'm a quiet person. I just came here for entertainment. That's it. Like, what am I yelling for? You think me yelling is gonna make a difference? Like, oh, you know, Russell was gonna be like, oh, TMossBoss is in the crowd yelling. We gotta play better now. Like, bruh, he don't care. Be having some drunk fans. Yeah, baseball. Baseball be having some of those. Them fans don't care. That's the one thing about baseball. Them fans, they'll get like a foul ball or a home run ball. That kid be so close to getting the ball, then all of a sudden there's like that 40-year-old, like he don't even got kids, so obviously he don't care about kids' feelings. Like jumps out in front of that kid, grabs the ball, looks at the kid, shakes the ball in his face. I'm like, bro, you can't just let the kid just have the ball, like. This might be like his one and only time coming to this game, and then you just doing that to him. Like, that's messed up, bro. Sporting event I went to, and it was actually fun. Baseball, yeah. Just to sell it on eBay. I know, right? Like, that's the thing. I'm like, I don't know, like, my thing is, like, because that stuff, like, don't really matter to me. Like, maybe if it was, like, signed or, like, it was given to me, like, from the player themselves. Like, if it's a foul ball or something, and I see a kid, and I'll give the ball to the kid. I'm like, all this is just going to do is collect dust in my room. Because I really don't be selling that stuff, so I don't go on eBay be like, oh, this is the foul ball from the preseason game. Like, bro, nobody don't care about that. Let it be like a World Series. or a playoff, like they got us into the World Series. But if it's like a regular like home game, there ain't no like we just playing it for the entertainment and stuff. Yeah, that kid, I'm like, hey, like Mary, or you know, like, hey, here's an early Christmas present for you, birthday present, whatever you want to call it. Talking on that in WWE, he was saying how fans don't like him, but he would come asking for him to sign things just for them to sell. Yeah, it's like stuff like that. I'm like, bro, they, you know, that's the only reason why people be getting that stuff. They don't be getting it like, oh, like I if I have kids, I'm like, okay, they, you know, that's on, that's theirs. But yeah, there's people out there that's like, oh, just to get it, just to sell it on eBay. I'm like, bro, everything don't need to be sold on eBay. I went on eBay for the first time the other day, and I'm like, I don't know about it. I don't like it. I was on there looking for a video game. They talk about a video game is 99 cents. I'm like, why is this video game 99 cents? What's wrong with it? Seems shady. Yeah. I was like, why can't I not just, why I gotta bid? I'm like, I feel like if I bid, then somebody else gonna try to bid me. If this best go past the $2, I'm gonna just pull out. I ain't gonna be like, nah. I'm like, take my take my 99 cents and I'm leaving. Or see, I ain't buying. Yeah, I've been going crazy on Amazon. I have never shopped on Amazon so much in the past 2 years, like in any other year. Ordered a few clothes off Etsy a few years ago. I haven't, I've been on Etsy before because I think I was trying to set up a merch store or something like that. And I was like, I got confused by it, so I was like, I'll forget it. I don't even care no more. That was like the one and only time I think I was on that website. Never buy anything off of it. I should check it out, though. This game's like choppy. I think because I didn't close out of it and stuff. I gotta start this game up again. I like that game was just being way too choppy. Oh, which one was that? Yeah, it was. Yeah, here we go. I remember my friend was selling his PS4 on another site where you had to meet the person face to face. Transaction in, they robbed him for the PS4. See, it's stuff like that I don't trust. I had a friend that was going out and doing stuff like that, and he was going out and buying shoes and crap, and I'm like, bro, I'm like, you trust this stuff? Like, you chill. This was before I was into like sneakers and stuff. And so I'm like, bro, like, why is you meeting up with this man like in a parking lot? Like, and why it gotta be so far out? How come we ain't close by the Target? Nah, we gotta be close to the door, bruh. In case some stuff goes down, we can run off up in this Target. Like, why is we so far out? I don't like this. Serious, he wasn't prepared. Yeah. Yeah, it's stuff like that. I'm like, nah, we got me inside of a building. I'm like, nah, we going inside the Target. Tell them we going, what's the busiest aisle? The snack section, we going over to, nah, not that, the electronics section. I mean, nah, because they might think we stealing, so nah, we just gotta go to the front door area. Front door area in front of the cameras. That's the only way I'm doing it. They're going to be like, nah, man, we got me in this alley. I can't be out at a certain time. I'm like, well, the time you can be out in a certain time, then that's where you can come through and get this PlayStation. But till then, I'm like, nah, bro. It's like, did I see you on Crime Stoppers? Instantly gets blocked. I'm like, yeah, bruh, something ain't right with you. He said it felt, especially once he got there, seen a bunch of people there, and just 6 people jumped out of 2 cars, surround him. Just gave it. That's crazy. It's stuff like that. That is insane. Yeah. I don't fool around with stuff like that. I'll go and take my stuff to one of them stores. Yeah, like if I'm like selling a pair of shoes or something, I take it. I already know what store I need to go to. If I'm selling some games or a console, you got GameStops. I think Best Buy, they starting to buy like old like consoles, so you could just very well go up there and sell your stuff. Where's some other places out there? Yeah, I'm like, bro, I'm chilling. Anything he should have some people go with him, not go along. Yeah, but I'm like, still, I'm like, them people got guns and crap. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, nah, you gotta do that in like a mall, like a busy building. It's like you going out in some area by yourself or with the group. I'm like, somebody be having weapons, knife, guns, nah. It's like, meet me in the mall in front of Foot Locker. Dude's closed gas station at night. She thought it was gonna happen. See, nah, bruh. It's like, I don't want to be rude, but I feel like, yeah. Like, I don't want to be rude, but it's like, your friend should have, like, seen and put the puzzle together, be like, oh, that's what it okay, that makes sense. I'm about to get robbed. Like, nah, bro, keep driving. That don't even make no sense. He literally seen what was gonna happen, and he still went through with it. Like, as soon as them guys surrounded him, he looking around like, wait, what's happening? We having a get together? Is this a party or something? Somebody's like, bro, hand over the PlayStation. Like, asking all these questions and stuff. He's like, you know what's going on. Tried to tell him, but he just saw the idea of money. See, yeah, that's somebody that's like, you know, they got a love for money. You shouldn't have a love for money that strong. Especially if it's over a PlayStation 4, bruh. Like, nah. That don't even make no sense. I'm like, you set yourself up for failure on that one. I can't even be like, feel sorry for somebody that does that. It's like, oh yeah, meet me at this gas station when it closes. Like, why is that? They're like, oh, no reason. But yeah, it has to be at midnight, closed gas station, and bring nobody with you. That seems kind of odd, but okay. I guess I'll go through with it. It's like, yeah, we're gonna have some friends there. Don't trip about them wearing ski masks and stuff. That, you know, that's just what they wear because of the pandemic and stuff. Like, I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense. Oh, and yeah, one of our friends is gonna have a pistol, but don't worry about that. He carries a pistol everywhere he goes. Like, that makes sense. You know, it's kind of easy getting a gun permit and stuff. I'm like, bruh, you is a... I don't want to say nothing, because this your friend. I don't know him like that, but still. So I guess... He was saying the person brought something from him before, so he got to see. That's the thing. I'm like, nah, I trust nobody. If it's a friend of mine, if it's somebody that I know, like, I grew up with this person, like, I know they ain't gonna do no stuff like that. But even then, you still can't trust, like, but there's friends that I know where I'm like, okay, like, I trust you. But then there's other friends where it's like, I don't know, man. You seem way too happy when you killed me in Grand Theft Auto last night, so I ain't fooling with you, bruh. Oh, he knows it was dumb. Yeah, like, bruh, you can't... He probably thinking about it now, like, you know, closed gas station, ski mask, a pistol. a group of people and I'm by myself, hey, I think I just got robbed. I'm like, bro, I just got stood up and walked away. I've been like, I ain't gonna say nothing. Dabbed him up, been like, man, I'll see you tomorrow, but I'm going home. He said he had some people he could have go with him, but he ignored the gut feeling. Yeah. I'm just saying, if a zombie apocalypse ever starts, he gotta be in his own group. He ain't gonna mess around and, like, lure, like, you know, Negan's men to my group. Talking about, hey, these guys wanted to check out the place and see if they, if we can, if we needed any help. Try not to ignore my gut feeling when it comes to anything. Oh, bro, if I don't have a good feeling about something, I don't fool with it. I do not fool with it at all. It'll be the most safest thing ever. It'll be a friend talking about, hey, man, we going to this Chuck E. Cheese party. You want to come with us? Why we going to Chuck E. Cheese? We is all 20-year-old, like, adults. Like, nah, because of the pizza. The pizza was good, bro. The pizza is slamming. I'm like, we can't go to Domino's? How come we can't go to no dope? Why is we going to Chuck E. Cheese? You know what? Y'all good. I'm gonna skip this one out. But you could come past my house, give me a couple of slices of some cheese pizza and stuff. I'll take that. Friendships, relationships, trying to ignore it. Yeah, I ignore nothing. If I start thinking about something, I'm like, that stuff be lingering with me. Call me an overthinker, but I don't care. How come they ain't got no Nike sponsorships? They ain't got Puma. They had Puma in the last one. I had like this one crush recently. We got close, and I realized every week she asked for money after the third time. I feel like you using me. Yeah, if we ain't in a relationship, I ain't giving her nothing. I'm sorry, but I'm like, you know, if it's like, if we close friends, okay, maybe, possibly. She's like in a struggling situation. She on like some Hillary from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air stuff talking about, oh, I need $300. Why? I just need $300. Yup, don't got it. I'm broke. Paid bills this week. Getting close to the relationship phase. Yeah. I don't care. It's like, yo, you guys is getting close. That don't mean that you guys is in the relationship phase. You guys to be in the relationship phase to be doing stuff like that. If it's like, you know, like, if it's like $5, $10, okay, that's petty money. You know, like, but I mean, it's still money. I'm like, you know, $5 is like, it's still something, but I'm like, I ain't tripping about that. If it's like some hard-earned cash, like it's like a portion of a paycheck, like in a high portion at that, nah, I'm like, why am I giving you this money? I start questioning everything possible. He's like, you don't want to get, you know, have Detective TMossBoss come up out of retirement, because I start asking 100 questions. Why you need the money? Like, what you need the money, you know, what is it for? Why are you asking me? How come you can't get no job application? So it's all these places hiring. You asking me. That don't make no sense. What happened to being a strong, independent woman? And all of a sudden you need money. It was like, start questioning things. She started getting defensive. Yeah, I'm like, what is you getting defensive for? I mean, if it's some serious stuff, then it's like, okay, it's some serious stuff. Tell me what it is. She's like, I don't have to tell you why I need your money. Just listen. I'm like, listen to what you just said. You don't need to tell me why you need my money. That don't make no sense, lady. I'm sorry, but it's like, what was that old MTV TV show? Next. I'm like, next. I'm like, you guys to go. That was a good show. They need to bring that show back. That show was funny. Moment. Start saying, got mad. You asked for my money, not your money. Exactly. Like, it just, that don't even make no sense. It's like, you're asking for my money. You think I'm not going to ask questions about it. I'm like, fam, that just doesn't make sense. Like, you're asking for my money. This is money that I worked for. I put in some hard work for this. And all of a sudden, you need it. Why? It's like my thing is like, all right, I'll give you the money, but I expect to be paid back. It's like, if not, we going on Judge Judy. Or we're going to see somebody they look like Judge Judy, but I'm getting my money back. She going to wake up with a... She got a car, she going to wake up with a hubcap and a side mirror missing. I'm like, that look like that's about $250, so... I remember this track. Goes on to say, this part, the real world, you gotta spend money. I'm like, not on you. Then I'd be like, what do you mean by that? Yeah, I spend money on myself. You say that with, I'm like going in a Foot Locker, looking at a pair of Jordans. Or if I'm going into a restaurant and I'm trying to get me some food, you don't say that about yourself. Like, that don't even make no sense. That's a part of the real world. You gotta spend money on you? Nah, I'm good. It's like, I am good. I just can't be with a woman like that. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I want to, like, you know, whoever my future girlfriend, wife is, like, I want to, yeah, shower her with gifts, you know, do the most for her, but that's stuff that I want to do out the kindness of my own heart. Like, I would still, you know, like to see, like, alright, she's, you know, kind of like a equal, like a half and half, like, relationship. It ain't like me bringing in all the bread and I gotta, like, spend more. Nah, bro. Oh, yeah. Yeah, bruh. It got to a point in time where you got heavily deep into that relationship and it would have not been good. She probably said some stuff like, oh, well, since we're in a relationship, I expect half of your paycheck. Huh. I'm like, that's funny. That's a good joke right there. I'm like, you know, there's this comedy club down the street. You know, dodge that. But yeah, bro, that wasn't no bullet. That was a missile. That was a RPG rocket. Like, gonna go on a date that weekend. Make it official. Good thing I didn't. Yeah. Yeah, it's stuff like that where I'm like, nah. V wants me to rot. What? Okay, let's... Detective TMossBoss is out of retirement. Now, Liz, what seems to be the issue? She doesn't want me to, but she wants me to eat them. What is going on? Are you guys like, what is happening? I'm so confused. She said I was bubblegum. They were my least favorite food if I eat them. I mean, I feel like Because I feel like in your guys' situation, like, it would be good, though. You can have it. No, no, no. I'm going to be a detective on this one. Because I feel like that if, like, in your guys' situation, like, no, it would be good. Like, you know, because you, like, you tried the other versions, but now you got the Liz version. And I feel like, you know, if I'm V and I'm eating, like, a Liz McNugget, I feel like that's going to be a good McNugget. It's given because I said wanted to be okay. Said to rot and then eat meals gonna preserve you. She's eating rotten bubble gum. I mean, but it's still like it's still Liz bubble gum. I mean, I don't think bubble gum. I mean, it can rot, but I don't think like. I think after a while, like you can check the expiration date and then it'll show like, oh, this ain't good no more. And then that's when you go back up to Target and then you get some more like Liz bubble gum. I'm saying like, are you like the one and only, or like, is there more? I feel like an establishment, you ain't gonna build like a whole warehouse, make one roll of bubble gum and then just call it a day. Like, pretty sure I just heard shots. That's not good. Definitely, you know, in case some stuff comes, like lay down on the floor, do something. She's taking a small. No, she's taking a small bite of it every 7 years until I'm gone. Then on to the next bubble gum. Think about other gums. I'm so, man. So this one, I don't really be fooling around with gum that much. Look what gum done did to everybody. Who's saying not to give her money. Yeah. Yeah, that girl, it's like you said, you dodged a bullet with her. So you ain't even gotta worry about her no more. Lays down. Yeah. I'm like, nah, you have to. It's either that or it's probably some dudes on the freeway driving back and forth. But I don't know. All these crappy people. Hey man, it's like you gotta go through some bad ones to get the good one. What happened? Oh, I got an achievement, okay. Sucks for you so felt. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, you know, it's yeah, it's like that's usually how it goes. You go through a lot of toxic people, then you find that one, and now you guys are talking about if somebody was bubblegum, and that's how you know like you guys is like in a good relationship. That's the argument. Like I wish I like that's something that I would like in my relationship, like my future relationship. I want to be up with her like 2 a.m. arguing about bubblegum. They took her out, babe. How do you know when you met the one? Trust me, you'll know. It's gonna be a moment where it just, you know, things just like the planets line up, stuff start clicking. You start thinking of like a whole like lifestyle with this person. Yeah, it's like you'll know when you met the one. There ain't gonna be something where it's all like you get to like your old elderly age and you're like, dang, did I ever meet the one? Like you'll trust me, you'll feel it. You'll know. You start doing some above and beyond stuff. You just start, you know, overall going crazy with it. That's that drifting. I ain't fooling with that. It's a gun, not a car. Yeah, that's scary. Yeah, I definitely would go and hide or lay down on the ground, DK. Still playing dying. Yeah, just stay away from the windows and just hopefully no more, hopefully all that stuff just gets away from your house.
We are in for an exciting mix of cars this race. It's a staggered start depending on how fast the driver's car is. I can't wait to see which vehicle class dominates.
I'm certainly eager to see the outcome of this event, I know. Best of luck to all our drivers.
Oh, is this that one with the truck? These are whole trucks. Where am I at? Starting in 4, okay. So I hate 4th of July. Can tell somebody shooting guns fired, hear a gunshot. Yeah. I think it was maybe only like one time when it was like New Year's Eve. Shooting guns because it. Yeah. I think it was like New Year's Eve, and that was like years ago, and I'm like, okay, as long as I don't hear that no more, but yeah, it's like, DK, be safe. Stay away from the windows. But me, I'd be all laid out on the floor. So am I supposed to beat the trucks too, or is it racing trucks? I'm so confused. Hey, 4th of July, because someone opened fire. Showing crowd. As it run a good couple of blocks. Went home. Yeah, that's scary. I just gotta stay away from them crowds. People just don't know how to act when they go out in public. Fireworks can't slot functions. There's normal for me. Yeah. Definitely gotta be careful with people like that. In Kentucky, they had a fireworks show, and it was terrible. People was considered suing the city because of the terrible show. Sometimes them fireworks shows don't be good. I remember there was a year. Oh, I'll never forget that. So there's this auto area where you like can park at and get like a good viewing of the show. I remember one year this lady come out the place talking about, oh, you guys gotta leave. And I'm like, fam, like, we've been coming here for like since I was a child. What are you talking about? Who are you? Like, this is my first time ever in my history of existence seeing you. Who are you? And she was so eager to just get everybody away. I'm like, bruh, this is crazy. And then we end up, like, having to go. Me and my family had to, like, go find another spot to be at. By the time we found the spot, show was over. And they didn't even really do a whole lot, so. This is wild, though. No, the show is, yeah. You guys sue the city, that is crazy. Yeah, there's just some years where fireworks shows, I'm like, bruh, it was fun just taking some poppets and throwing it on the ground. Right? And some of the shows I've seen, that's why I just be going on social media. Social media, I love watching fireworks stuff on social media. That's just my 4th of July now. I should catch up to these trucks. I should, yeah, the thing was at 30 seconds, now it's like at 8. Yeah, I should definitely catch up to these trucks. I'd be so scared doing this because it'd just take 2 of these trucks to sandwich me. Next thing you know, I'm flattened. Nah, I'm good. I was in middle school. Dude got expelled for bringing his hand fireworks to school. Yeah, there's certain schools that just don't. Because I think my school, they would do some stuff like that. They was like, you can't bring no stuff like that to school. They was like, you could get suspended for bringing water guns to school. So I knew there's like fireworks, anything that could be used as a weapon. They like, nah, banned. Yeah. I know, it's like, he should have known, like, not to bring no stuff like that to school. It's like, come on, bruh. You bring fire. Yeah. Kids just don't be thinking. It was like the one kid, they was like, I think they, yeah, he brought a gun to school and was showing it off to, his friends. And then, like, the girl had, like, obviously, you see some stuff like that. And this kid don't look right. He be acting weird and stuff, like, you gonna tell somebody about that. So, yeah, she ended up telling the administrator. She told somebody. I can't remember who she told, but she told somebody. And then he ended up, of course, he got, like, I think he got expelled from the whole district. And, yeah, I was like, yeah, that kid, I'm pretty sure, like, you know, by the time he graduated, he was definitely on, like, a watch list. Office was probably like, nah, bro, we gotta check your backpack every single time you come into a school. Crazy thing about it, it was like, of course, you know, he's gonna be in the wrong. But from what I heard, like, that was just the rumor that was going around, that he was, like, sending that girl death threats. So she had to end up getting, like, she ended up leaving the school, too. And I'm like, that's crazy. That would make no sense. School, I say, girl took a knife. Principal got scared. Student, like, could have ended badly. You waited days later. Yeah, that principal. I don't know. Me personally, I think that principal, it's like, you're not fit to be a principal. If you see stuff like that, don't do nothing about it. At the time being. At one point, they made students in my middle school wear those clear plastic backpacks. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if schools started doing stuff. There's the one school where they banned backpacks. So kids was bringing, like, baby strollers, garbage cans, wheelbarrows, what are some other things? They were just bringing everything possible. Sleds, like snowing sleds. They be taking down hills and crap. What other things people was taking? Shoot, I'll get creative. I'll go to Lowe's and, like, build something. Someone brought their dog with a satchel on. That's crazy. I mean, hey, but if they backpacks are banned, I'm like, hey, yo, I'm like, all right, I'm doing that. Shoot, tie my books or all my stuff to a skateboard, tie a string to it, pull that down the hallway. She was trying to go for a certain teacher, but luckily the teacher didn't took her off that day. So the principal was trying to figure out how the teacher got wind of it, friend the student for having it. Yeah, I'm like, that principal, I'm like, nah, you need to go, like, freaking go to get you a less scary job if you're gonna be doing stuff like that. It shouldn't take, based off what you just said, it shouldn't take days later for her to actually do something, or for them to actually do something. So you gotta get a hold of that, because somebody could have lost their life that day of. And, like, yeah, that's on that principal's hands. Saying this happened last right, but principal didn't confront the student until this past Thursday. Yeah, that principal, I'm like, I don't know. Usually I'm not big on like principals or people losing. I mean, if they ain't doing the job correctly or if people, you know, getting hurt, whatever, I don't think that principal should have their job. They gonna do stuff like that because next time it could be a situation where somebody ends up losing their life because they want to take forever to report something. So. Not fit to be. Yeah, exactly. They really have it where you can loan vehicles in this game. That is just, bruh, because I got the money, I'll just buy it. Why did they start away from it? I like that. I like that color scheme. At my sister's school, bus and student had a knife, luckily, saying the girl got beat up so bad she couldn't even use the knife. Yeah, that is good. Like, you honestly shouldn't be fighting or doing nothing if you, like, I'm saying, like, you shouldn't use a weapon at all, but I'm just saying stuff like that. It's like, bruh, you shouldn't be getting into fights if you gotta bring a weapon to school. It's like kids do stuff like that. I'm like, it's like, fam, like you're not a fighter, so don't get into fights. Guess I'm not on the track yet. Here I am. So many people try to be something they're not. Everybody not meant. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, it just takes that one good time for somebody to lose a fight, and it's like, that should be their, you know, sign. Hey, I'm not a fighter. Or maybe I should join a fighting class so I can at least get some, like, you know, defense things going on with me in case if I do get into a fight. Not a fighter, I don't be a fighter. Yeah, I'm not a fighter either. I feel like I'll defend myself if I need to, but I don't just be going around like, oh, let me go and start some problems with this person. Like, nah. I know it was funny, though. I remember this one girl at my school. She always would start problems with people, but she started problems with this one girl. I don't think I wasn't there, but like to hear that the girl got punched so hard that she peed on herself. I'm like, nah, you can't come back from that. Like, you started that, and that girl very well ended it. Crazy thing is like, because I'm like, I was friends with the girl that, like, that punched her and stuff and caused her to pee on herself. So when she came back to school, I'm like, fam, how they going to suspend you and you didn't even start the fight? Like, I know you didn't start that fight. Once I found out who it was, I was like, oh, I know she didn't start the fight. I was like, and you get suspended. I'm like, that don't make no sense. Yeah, based off of what my friend, I think there's like, she pushed her or something. My friend took it like all the way to like, not even the next level. She took it all the way to the last level. Like, punched the bladder out that girl. I don't think that's just, it's not possible, man. I got these freaking triangles above. Dang. Bro, what was the budget for the fireworks in this game? I imagine that them fireworks freaking cost this event, like, definitely a couple $100,000. I'm like, dang, man. What happened? Leans with the sub. Shout out to Leans, guys. Make sure y'all go follow her. Show her some love and support. Be greatly appreciated. Appreciate the lurk, Leans. Yeah. Major shout out to Leans. All these fireworks, man. It's like they shooting off fireworks at every angle, pretty much. I wonder if they... I'm kind of like... Every time I play this game, like, that just lingers in the back of my head. Like, I don't want this thing to crash my Xbox again. Because if it does, I'm like, bro... I don't know if they... I don't think they came out with no update. Because I wouldn't even be playing the game right now if it did. I've been playing Destiny. All these fireworks, bro. That has scared the life. I wrecked. In reality, I would have wrecked. I wouldn't have been expecting it. Been rolling down my window, all of a sudden a bunch of things just started exploding and going off. I wrecked. Look, they still shooting off fireworks. Character got a gang of money though. Touring. That's tuner. That was like, oh, that was with the Camaro. Do they have the... I can't even buy the older or the like newer but older model. What's this, Mustang? Dang, should I buy the Mustang? What happened? The braking is better on that, but the... I guess I'll just stick with that Camaro. Why is it that I get ready to go over and then that's when all the cars, they just like swerve over like, oh, let's just block him out. And eliminating me. Probably after this race, I'm gonna go and play some more of Destiny. I like how those are the only 2 games I've been playing past few streams. This and in Destiny 2. But they might have me do like multiple races in this. It might be a while. Is that a broken sign? Can't even see it no more. Raheem shoot. What happened? Dirty Muffins, appreciate the follow. Appreciate it. Say 489 followers. I probably would have been much more higher. It's like people knew that I was getting close to 500, and then that's when people started unfollowing. That is a broken sign. That's crazy. I wonder if I did that. I did kind of drive on the... I might have done that. I swear, man. That's why we're enemies in the story mode. That dude can't race. It's like morning stream, he was in 2nd place, doing good, and then just out of nowhere decided, hey, you know what? I'm gonna fall in 3rd. I'm like, bro, that would make no sense. Like, you could have won that. So you choose to lose. Crap, come on. Alright, there we go. Almost lost control, but it's all about recovery. I can't wait till I'm able to get the whatchamacallit, the Koenigsegg. I checked the car listing. They got it. I'm like, I want us to race in it. I think, because, you know, yeah, the last one, they had it too. It's just crazy that that Camaro body style is now considered, like, retro and old. Like, it, even though it did come out 10 years ago, it just still looks new to me. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and play Destiny. Finish the night off with that. Then record me some videos. It's like, oh, scary, dramatic music. I'm like, bro, all I'm doing is going through. I ain't been killing aliens since 2014 in this game. Like, come on now. Play some uplifting music. Bob Marley, you're freaking something. Alright, because I was, you ain't got it. Well, it's like, because it just wasn't even necessary. Like, everybody be wanting to call me out on my flaws and my problems. I can't just stick to one game. What was this? Quest related new lights, tutorial instruction. I should be able to do this.
Sabathin's toughest warriors. Guarding something you can use like you use Sagira's shell. But the only way in is through some old canals, which means we need a boat. Leave that part to me. Our guy, the one guarding the temple. What's he doing away from his post? This could be our chance.
Why is that man's name so long? There goes that. So I can easily be revived. I can easily be revived. I can easily be revived. Why is he not This is why I don't like playing strikes, man. Well, they die. They better not look to me to revive them. Appreciate the lurk, Addy.
Look, back there. The path is unblocked.
So Savathun was impersonating Osiris, Ikora's friend and mentor, right?
Say every other time they have like 2 entrances, now all of a sudden they don't.
Said something that helped Savathun get at the light.
Whatever happened between them, this isn't Ikora's fault.
Sure. I'm just saying. Ikora is a spy master, right? And Osiris is her friend. Yeah, you'd think she would have noticed.
Savathun tricked all of us, including you, and every other Hyde ghost. We're not going to let Ikora take this on herself.
There's your ride. You just hop on and I'll handle the rest. These weird hive controls. I mean, how does this... Ah! There it is. Here we go. Boat's moving.
Finch? Why did we stop?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't expect this. Just a little hiccup. You can get that barrier down, right? Sure you can.
This probably ain't gonna work on this thing. Yup. That's so stupid, man. Why would he jump up on the bridge? Nah.
Finch, we're stuck again.
Seriously, but I did the thing. It's just this hive tech. It's so archaic. Just give me a sec. Got it. Okay, we're getting close to the swamp now. Temple's not far from here.
You said this is a temple to Oryx?
Yeah, that's right. Savathun's brother, the Taken King himself. We've killed each other about 1,000,000 times over, but she dedicated.
I like how they
temple
just
to
take away the the little spaceship thing just like that. Like,
Now be careful here.
what if I wasn't
Half of this
prepared?
place is overgrown with darkness.
I can sense light here, though. I just can't see it. Maybe there's a safe path through.
Come on, I can't jump. It's like, man, if you don't run with us. From what? From what? Blew up and died from nothing. Now where do we go? I shouldn't have played this. I should have just continued playing Grid. Man, move out the way. Dang. Hey, what's up, Wholesome? Again, I swear, man. Don't come in here and start speaking gibberish again. This time. But yeah, bruh. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
We're heading in.
Careful. The knight guarding this place? He's an old rival of Oryx, and he's no joke. Pretty funny that Savathun has him guarding Oryx's temple, though.
shots deep. Love this, bruh. I don't know. That's just one too many shots, bro. Oh, that's not good. This guy don't move out of my way, man. I swear, it's like this. We don't float, you just fall. Alright, we fall straight down. What happened? What is the... That would make no sense. It's like, don't run the same way I'm running. It's like, man, be smart. Why is he... Crap. Nope. Just wait a second. This man don't stop running out in front of me. I swear I'm about to leave this game.
The tablets hide a riddle.
It's like we did all this for a tablet.
Finch, you were right. We found something. It's a piece of the Tablets of Ruin. The tablets Oryx used to create Taken.
I was right.
Do I? Damn, like, alright. Guess I just have to guess on my own. Superior. Ranch Doritos or cheese? Cheese. It's like ranch is like that type of, like, it's those things you just gotta eat it with fries. Like ranch don't need to go with everything, so I don't know about that. Cool ranch slabs. I don't know. I ain't really a ranch guy, so if it's like you know, some like chili cheese or something, but ranch is just, I don't know. You know, they just don't seem. I don't like ranch. Where is this mission at? It don't make any sense to have somebody go and travel out. Dip in. Yeah, like I said, it's more of a fried thing, I feel like, with ranch. But with some Doritos, nah. Cheese. They really got, nah, this place ain't This place is really called Quagmire. Wow. Okay, now maybe you have to... Saying it's like out of all the names, Quagmire, like Quagmire is just one of those names where it's like if you hear it, you automatically gonna start thinking Family Guy. Like they could have called it something else. Like they knew what they were doing when they decided to call that place Quagmire. Where am I even? This better be the direction. Alright. Don't really know how I'm getting past those guys. Why is he running away? He's bigger than me and he's running away. Like, come on, bro. I ain't trying to sit here and do this thing all day. It's like, man, just die. Dang. Why is these guys overpowered? Oh, because they're a higher level than me. That's why. Why am I supposed to go this way? Do this mission. This is stupid, bro. Don't freaking slow down. And of course, the doors don't open. You heard you were... Hey, it's shooting at me. Have you heard you were... Or you went to that... What? Wholesome. Man, freaking... Like, drink some water. Like, hydrate yourself. Sober yourself up. I don't even know what that even means, bruh. That sounds like that confusing, like, commercial. It wasn't even, like, an actual commercial. It was just, like, some gibberish, pretty much. I don't even get that. So she said, yeah, bro, drink some water, take a nap, do something, but... I don't even get that. Now, all of a sudden, these guys are gone. Why? Man. That was Alright. That was shooting now. Wait, it was honking? I'm so lost. First, someone was shooting now. Sorry, it's doing. Yeah. Like I said, I lay down. Wouldn't even look out the windows to see what's going on. Addy with the raid. Hey. Raid of 15. Shout out to Addy. I appreciate the raid, Addy. I really do appreciate that. Shout out to Addy, guys. Make sure y'all go follow her. Go show her the most amount of love and support. Be greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. Yeah, these freaking... Sorry, today. David, appreciate that. Appreciate that. I like how as soon as Addy raided, then that's when I killed these two guys. And it still ain't answered my questions about how I complete this mission. I ain't doing this crap. I'll find something else to do. But yeah, major shout out to Addy, guys. For those that are not following her, this is a long-time supporter of mine. So, like, she always comes through, show support and love. So, do the same for her. Show her the most amount of love and support. Yeah, we doing this. Have a good stream. I appreciate you for rating. Thank you for that. Thank you everybody that followed too from Addy's stream. But yeah, have a good night. Sleep well. Have a good hopefully you're having a good weekend. Stop putting stuff in my pocket that can melt. I don't even get that. Stuff like that I just don't even I hold it in my hand. I ain't gonna put things in my pocket that's gonna melt. Been a while since I've been here. Yeah, but I just wouldn't... Like, I ain't gonna put a whole Hershey bar in my pocket and then be like, oh, I'm like, nah, it's just that type of stuff. You either gotta, like, hold it in your hand or get, like, a backpack.
And ready. Good luck.
That was it. My hand. Well, that's... Then you gotta get you a backpack. That was it. It wasn't like no like legitimate mission. That's all I had to do here. This game don't be having no fun. Then they have you do a mission, then you can't even do it. Could just avoid chocolate and frosted candy. I mean, you don't have to. I'm just saying, like, a backpack comes in handy, like, you know, in situations like that. Why is it that when I went, it's like they don't even want you to do missions in this game. It's like I did this crap. I came here, went up against two guys, finally killed them, and it did nothing. So like, they can't have I go nowhere else. It's why I don't like playing Destiny, man. Destiny only makes sense. I ain't buying no season pass. I don't know why that stuff ain't just included with the DLCs that I purchased and paid money for. I swear if these doors is locked again, I'm just gonna go back and play Grid. That don't make no sense, man. Having you do a mission, the mission don't even go through complete. I swear this game be glitching for no reason. It really does. It's like, for those wondering, should you get Destiny? It's like, no. It's like, play Destiny 1. Destiny 1 was good. It's like, not 2. 2 used to be good, but I don't know what happened to it. So the game sections. I like the online mode too. Yeah, and this game needs to be right front and center. It's like they purposely make it where like this game you have to play it like with other people. Knowing people out there be playing games and they don't play it correctly. They just be out just doing whatever. I'm like, bro, just please stick to the mission. But games like this, they just, man, come out with a third one. Have it where it's just a one-time purchase. Pay for the DLCs if I need to, but they making sure they make their money. Look, I gotta do this crap all over again. South has a section like that. Whoa. It's like all GameStops needs to have a section like that. I'm not doing this crap. I did that already, and if they want to be dumb and stupid about it, be my guest. I will not be flipping out and trying to figure out that mission. Just go right back to playing Grid. That's just, bro. They really charging people money for stuff in that game. That's the thing that trips me out. It's like, you know, like, take the game out the store and have nobody play it. They come out with a Destiny 3. If I had to pay money for it, I ain't doing it. I ain't buying that. I'm like, y'all ruined the experience in Destiny 2. I ain't playing that crap no more. We have here. Yeah, GameStops. I think that it's gonna get to a point in time where all them places just close down. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe there might be a game that comes out that changes, you know, changes it. Makes it a game like, you know, it's my car. You know what I miss? What you miss? Blockbusters used to slap. Oh my god, Blockbusters used to slap. I miss it too. Blockbuster is like this go-to. Still out there. Yeah, but it's like a museum. It's not like, no, I'm saying like 2003, like school just ended. Your parents is taking you to Blockbusters to go, you know, rent out a movie and a video game. They got VHS tapes all over the place because, you know, DVDs, we wasn't really trusting them at that time. Like that type, I want that experience. I love the smell. They had a smell? As a museum. Well, like, you can't... Everybody's, like, buying movies or streaming it on like, a platform. That place is a museum. I don't think mine didn't even smell like nothing. It just smelled like outside, but in a closed environment.
Your last lap was a 1:04.3.
Smell like VHS tapes and clean carpet. Yeah. We out here in Seattle or in Washington State, you know, it rains a lot, so carpet ain't gonna be clean. You got people coming out, they done stepped in mud, everything possible, then go walking into places. Rent DVDs and games. Oh, I didn't know that. But I mean, it still would be considered like it's ancient history. It's, you know, it's not that people only doing that, you know, for old time's sake. It ain't like it's still, you know, had like that like prime that it had when it was like back in the day. It's very small internet cafes. You know, I don't think I've ever been to an internet cafe. I was like, I could do whatever I can at the comfort of my own home. I'm like, fam, I'm good.
55.8.
I think one only time I went to an internet cafe was in Grand Theft Auto 4 because it was a mission. Other than that, I've never been to an internet cafe. Used to be one next to my dad's club. I would spend so much time there. It's the only time I had access to a computer. Yeah. Miss childhood innocence. Yeah. Childhood just used to be fun. You could just go out. Well, I mean, not go out, but it's just, you could just have fun as a child. Times were simple back then.
Okay, the time last lap was a 54.8.
We're up fast. True. Appreciate the alert, Wholesome. Yeah, kids do be trying to grow up fast. Or they, not even, I don't even really think that. I feel like all kids do have like that kid like mentality, but they just try to copy things adults be doing. Like if they see an adult on the phone, they be like, ooh, I want to be on, I want a phone. I want to have the phone and stuff. But they playing like a video game on it. So besides playing Super Mario 64, start playing games on consoles like... Oh, really? Wow. See, I was like, because it was funny. I remember I had did a podcast episode and I talked on that, like getting into video games late. Like, it's okay to like get in video games late. I feel like it's, you know, it's easy to understand, like, when you have like this genre of games that you're playing, because all shooting games play the same, all racing games play the same. First multiplayer game I played, yeah. First multiplayer game I ever played was Red Dead Redemption. Cause I didn't have like internet up until 2010. So that was Red Dead Redemption. That was the first game I ever played online. Sorry, but yeah, I have to say, like, I mean, I've been playing video games since I was a kid. Of course, I had crap ton of PlayStation 2 games. I had a little bit of PlayStation 3. Black Ops 1 was the very first Call of Duty I ever played. Everybody's all like, oh, you got into it late. I'm like, well, that's what happens when you have a black mom and she tells you don't ask for that when we get in this store. Like, can't help it. Everyone was putting on their clothes, playing dress up, giving the cat, like, their age group. Stage anymore. Yeah, because just times have changed. Like, it's like, you know, kids don't care about stuff like that. And it's like, plus, you know, there probably might be some kids that do stuff like that, but I think they just more so notice, like, and back then, you know, cell phones and technology was like how it is today. Back when we were kids, most likely we had been doing the same thing, too. In that sense, year before quarantine started, never had much of a childhood. Never experienced it. Dang. Yeah, I know. It's like people out here when they tell me stuff like that, I'm like, dang, man. It's like, like, we gotta spend the day together. I gotta show you movies. I gotta show you TV shows, video games. Don't care. Yeah, I feel like some new gen parents care. I just feel like, you know, like, yeah, there's kids today where, like, it's technology, social media, the internet. That's what gets these kids going all crazy and wild. And it's like, then the parents is like right there, you know, parents not caring. Oh, what happened today? Oh, what happened? Sometimes, hey, like, why is there so many cars on the road? How many cars? Like 20-something cars? For what? Why is the lap thing red? I don't trust the thing being red. Let me go ahead and do this. I didn't like the fact that thing was red. I was told repeatedly by my mother that my little sister is not allowed to go out with her boyfriend because she wanted the family together. My uncle came home. I'm like, does he go to your guys' house often, or is it like this is like the first time in a while? I'm like, fam, I'm like, if it's a situation where it's like, fam, I saw him like last weekend, I'm like, nah, we chilling. See, now it's not red. Something was wrong. But obviously, my little sisters is her and my mom's basically like, go ahead, go out. It's for the past 3 years. I'm saying, I'm like, I don't know, like, I'm thinking this, I thought it was a situation. I'd say, like, maybe, like, be home at a certain time, but still, like, you know, like, yeah, sure, hang out, but I was thinking, like, oh, it was, like, we literally seen him, like, 2 days ago. Like, if it had been that, I'd been like, bruh, like, been 48 hours, alright? But 3 years, like, I think if it's been a while since I seen Uncle, I'm like, I don't know. I'm still gonna hang out with my significant other. I'm like, oh, you know, I got family coming over, so.
So the time last lap was a 1:44.0.
I should just stop, park my car sideways, and just cause like a big old car accident. No, I ain't gonna do that. Before she could go out, she was told to wash the dishes. Makes me the family bodyguard. Yeah. She left him and didn't. So the little... Oh, okay. I think I see what you're saying now, V. Yeah. Sounding me saying... She wasn't giving... I'm like, fam, that is between you and the sister. I'm like, Like, what am I getting yelled at for? See, it's stuff like that. I probably would have, like, full on, like, as soon as I seen my sister, I just like, straight tackled her. I'm like, I got yelled at fooling around with you. That's why I was like, my sister, when she got yelled at, I just stayed on the other side of the house. I'm like, nope. I ain't gonna get involved. Scold my little sister because you disobeying everybody. Like, bro, school, she doesn't even spend their boyfriend. Yeah, yeah, she's going through that phase where, you know, she's yeah, doing stuff like that, feeling like she's grown. But yeah, I definitely have been like, hey, like, yeah, I definitely went off on my sister. I'm like, I got yelled at fooling around with you. My own frustration. Yeah, I would have. Probably would have went and flipped my sister on the ground and put her in like an ankle lock. I'm like, ain't got yelled at fooling around with you. Like, cause like, not trying to like say anything or wish anything bad. Like, she's doing like all this separation from the family and stuff. But like, if her boyfriend, like, one day, you know, the things just ended, who's she gonna go back to? Family. So it's like, my mom comes home, my little sister tell her that not washing the dishes. Well, I mean, it's like, you're not, that's the problem though. Like, what you're, like, that's why I said to her, like, what you're doing right now, you're not listening. Like, that's why we going off, because it's like, you out here disobeying people. Like, you was just told to just do one thing, and then you just said, nah. I'm like, that's why we upset. Says, I gave you permission to go out. Your sisters are saying. Oh, then yeah. I definitely, you know, question marks would have definitely been like raising above my head. I'm like, wait a minute, time out. So was I dreaming like this past like just 24 hours or however long this like interaction took? Like what just happened here? Start making recordings. Yeah. I had a sketch. Been like, you know, them stick figures been like, okay, mom, this you. Little sister, this you. Now, this how it started. Somehow I got added into the mix of it. I've been like, look, I don't know who's pranking who, but not your friend. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's some weird stuff. Deal with it. But even then, it's like, you just say, hey, I don't want to deal with this right now. Like, you don't just like, oh, you know, Monday's problems is Monday's problems. Tuesday it's a brand new. I'll be so confused. I'm like, oh, no, I can't do this no more. Oh, you got a Firebird? Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that. Parent, because I already raised her since my parents never did growing up. It's not using it. Oh, really? Dang. That's messed up. That's like, sometimes you gotta like tell people that like all relationships aren't good relationships. It's like you might think they good for that moment, but you'll soon realize it's not all that. Well, I don't think they would like disown her. I think it's just probably, if anything, they just need to like sit down and talk with her. If the relationship stuff gets that bad, yeah. Like they just need to sit down and talk with her. I'm like, they literally write movies and TV shows about stuff like this. You may think it's fictional, but it's coming from somewhere. Like they don't just, you know, do all these things and for no reason. Talking will help. So like, it's gonna just take, you know, more than just one argument. So I don't know how many times like I've sat to sit down and talk with my family about stuff. Like at least with my family, not all families are the same. So it may work, it may not work, but there ain't no issue giving it a chance. He cheated on her not too long ago. She's gonna break up with him. Oh, nah, see. It's relationships like that where it's like, nah. Because if he, you know, does that crap again, like, my thing is, like, it just takes one time, and I'm like, nope. You proved how this relationship is gonna go, so I ain't even trying to go down that route.
Your time last lap was a 1:28.
Maybe loving him. See, that's the thing. Relationships like that, it's just not good. It's like people that they feel like they like need somebody. I'm like I said, all relationships aren't good relationships. I'm like that's not a good relationship. I'm like, it's stuff like that. I'm like, bruh, like you gotta realize that.
day 117.4.
Like, he makes no effort to go see her. Constantly said that she was gonna cheat on him. Always said they were never gonna last. Makes her buy him food. Makes her buy his French herbs. Makes her feel like being her true self is shameful. Makes her cry on the daily. She say, "Oh nah." See, it's stuff like that where I'm like, that's not good. That ain't good at all. And he sound like one of them dudes. What was that one like old MTV shows? Like, I think it was like called Parental Control, but like just the actual real worst version of that. That's crazy. Steaks. Yeah, she's at a young age. Eventually, she gets older, she'll understand that stuff. But yeah, it's stuff like that, you know. That's why I wish I was kind of like a family friend or something, so I can like sit down and talk and be like, hey, look, like the whole like, you know, being obsessed with love, like sometimes when it's just not working out with a person, like you gotta realize that before it's too late. You realize that stuff when it's too late, it's gonna be 10 times worse rather than like getting it out the way now. Cheating, the only reason she gave is not one to break up was with. So used to having someone there, to not having someone. Too early. I was about to say, like, bruh, what kind of cliffhanger you just left me with? But nah, like, I felt like that at times. I felt like I needed to have somebody there. And that was like the one thing where it was like, it was probably like some of the most like hardest advice that I had to take in. But like a couple years back, then, you know, there was this like, there's a girl that I was, you know, that I had liked. And I told her that. I was all like, fam, like, you know, I'm like, I'm just tired of being alone. It's like that crap hurts after a while. And it hurt even when she, like, what she said, like, it hurt me. But I was like, dang, like, she's right, though. Like, as hurtful as that is. But she said that, you know, me being alone ain't got nothing to do with her. And I'm like, that is true. Like, that hurts like all crap. But that is very true. So now I've just gotten to the point where I'm like, you know, if somebody wants to be involved in my life, then, you know, they need to show that. I need to see that. If not, then I'm like, I'm just going to live life solo. Just want to knock some sense into her sometimes. I can't control her. Can't make her decisions for her. Just give her advice and scream eternally when she doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, it's stuff like that, you know. I know, like, I remember times, like, when me and my sister, we've talked on some serious topics. And I'm like, hey, look, like, I'm not saying this, you know, to tell you to, you know, but I'm just, if I'm just sitting here giving you advice and you're the older sibling, it's because I see something. And all that, you know, going around, like, just living that lifestyle of, like, you know, whatever, like, it's just, I ain't gonna get into detail about it, but it's just, you know, living that particular lifestyle, it's like, it's not good, you know, for nobody. Yeah, I'm like, self-love is important. But I'm like, she has to realize, it's like, if a person don't love you or don't want it, it's like, you gotta move on. Like, she'll find other people. It's like, whether it's a group of friends or another significant other, but it's like, or even herself, like, but overall, it'll get better. She just gotta, you know, she gotta let go. Don't agree with the. But I told her that she comes first, and the feelings she has are valid. He does not respect her nor love her the way. Yeah, that's why I'm like, she gotta let that dude go. It's like you don't have to like go through something to give somebody advice on something. I'm like, if I'm giving somebody advice on something, I'm going based off of like, yeah, I'll go based off of my life experiences, but I'll like try to like mold it into what they're going through. So I'm like, okay, if I was going through this, like this is what I would do. But you don't have to like, oh, I gotta go through like a bad relationship to tell somebody about bad relationships. Like, then I'm like, then speaking on myself, I shouldn't be giving out advice or trying to help out people like on anything. Because I'm like, there'd be people come to me for a lot of stuff, and I'm like, bro, I ain't never dealt with this before. But if I were to deal with this, like, this is what I would do. This is what I would want to hear. Just got my mother and father's combined time. Dang. She wouldn't care. Yeah. Be different for her. People always think stuff be different. I'm like, nah. It's like, because that's the thing. I'm like, people, they've sat down, even when I was kind of going through my whole stuff, like, people were sitting down telling me they were going through the same thing. So I'm like, it's not different all the time. There'd be people going through, like, mirror, like, life images. It's like, same as you. So that's what I tell her. I'm like, look, you ain't the only one. It's like, they tell stories about stuff like this, and a lot of times these stories don't end up good. It's like, not trying to put no fear in nobody's like eyes or anything, but I'm just saying, like, it's stuff like this, you know. Well, that's her family. I'm like, I ain't gonna look at my family and be like, screw it, like. It's like, it just, I guess, like, it depends. If I'm not close with that family, then I probably would. But if I'm close with that family, yeah, I will be doing whatever I can, because family's first to come together. Yeah, in like certain situations and cases, but I feel like in a situation like this, like, they need to nip this stuff like now, pronto. Like, this dude's giving her like a false look on relationships. She gonna be sitting there thinking in every relationship like, oh, this is how it's supposed to be, and it's not. It's like, it's stuff like that where it's like, nah, it needs to be like talked about. And fit of frustration, see him, so bother coming home next weekend. Dang. Yeah, it's like, it takes, you know, it's gonna take time. It's gonna take patience. You know, like, then that's usually like what, you know, it needs. It's like, it's gonna take patience and just, you know, a plan for the next time she shows up.
Final round now, where it will all be decided. I know, what are your thoughts?
Well, I think we might see an upset in this last round. When there's nothing to lose and not much time to do it, you get magic.
Well, not long to wait to find out how this one
Calm
will
down
unfold.
during the temper tantrum. It's like, you, like, how do you give a 3-year-old a cold shoulder? It's like, if that's my kid, I'm like, okay, I'm like, why is my kid throwing the temper tantrum? So I'm gonna try to like solve all that issues right then and there. doesn't work for everyone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, it's like said it before, but I'm like, everybody's family is different. You know, people just got their ways of doing things. It's like that. Things they want. So her sister's gonna throw a temper tantrum because she's not getting. It's like she's obviously not getting the relationship she wants. Now, like, I think anybody that's, you know, in a relationship, they want somebody that's gonna be like loving them. Saying like at times it just takes like, you know, like her seeing other people's situations. I think that's what it is. It's like, you know, she just needs to. What is this card doing? She just needs to see other people's like lives and situations, and then like, oh dang, like. But I want to return my back on, especially not her. Yeah, saying it's like stuff like that. It's like, you know, it's gonna, like I say, it's gonna take time. It's gonna take patience, you know. But it's yeah, it's gonna take her seeing like, you know, other people's life and lessons and stuff to be like, oh dang, like I'm living this same life. I need to change. Reality check. Yeah, but it's stuff like that. Then it's like, okay, then she never comes back. And then you don't ever hear from her. Next time you see her, it's like when you guys is like old and elderly. It's met like stuff like that is not good to say to family. Like I've said it numerous times. Like you can't base like, you know, what you would say or what you would do. Like that's how you would, what you would say and what you would do to your family. It's like everybody's not the same. And I'm just going based off of like, okay, if I was in a situation like that, I'm like, if I'm close with this sister, I'm like, yeah, I gotta do something. You hear that? No, my sister, she'll come home next weekend. Spend, yeah. Yeah, but it's like sometimes it's stuff like that, you know. You like somebody would hear that, take it to the heart, and then it's like it'll be some time later. That's why I'm like, you know, stuff like that. You just gotta have patience with people because it's like obviously they're, you know, they're not learning at the moment. They'll learn eventually, but like I said, it's just gonna take her seeing other people's like, you know, like that spitting image, like, you know, mirror of somebody else's life, and they're like, oh dang, like. So she'll get a reality check on her own. Trust me on that.
Okay, that last lap was a 1:07.1.
Stubborn little brat. She can't express her emotions verbally, but she actions, yeah. I know that stuff be costing. I was about to say I was gonna recommend like a family therapist, but I'm like, nah, that stuff be costing money. Well, if you guys need a family therapist, I'm not licensed, but I'll do what I can. Is that her? She. Things that she's done. Yeah, because she probably looks up to you more. Like her parents are just like, oh, okay, you know. But it's like with you, it's like you not like letting that stuff slide, so. She got home. Yeah. It's like, cause I'm like, she will eventually just understand, like, dang, like, you know, this whole relationship thing she got going on, it's not good for anybody.
Now, what can you tell us about this exciting event we have? Sorry, raise control or get this underway.
Long stream today. I know, right? I just don't feel like ending the stream for some reason. I was thinking that like early on. I'm like, I ain't gonna do no hour stream. This ain't even my longest stream. I think there's the longest I've ever streamed was like almost 4 hours. Maybe if the viewer thing goes back down to like a lower number, I might end the stream, but to know my longest stream, what was it? See, I can't do stuff like that. People be doing like them 12 and 24-hour streams. I'm like, I can't do that. Why is that thing? I do not like when that thing is. I gotta see why that thing turns red.
In Austria for today's Grid World Series event, where the racing is set to be
Maybe it's because I hit the cars or something. Stream for over 48 hours. See, yeah. That's just too much. It's gonna by several people in chat. Yeah. That's too much. I don't know. One day I'll try it. Like, not no 24-hour stream. Like, just streaming, like, past 4 hours. But other than that, I'm like, nah. I hadn't slept all day. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I did take a nap. But that was like kind of like early on though. That was like at like around like 5 or 6. It's like I should be working on freaking videos right now. So he beats the game. Yeah, good luck with that. That game actually, I was all like, cause I seen everybody talking about it. I was looking through the screenshots, and then I saw they had some spider and ants and stuff. I'm like, nope. It's like, you thought you had me, but I ain't fooling with it. Watch this Apex stream that stream for a bill over 55 hours for a channel. That's crazy. I definitely have been, like, sleeping during that stream. 55 hours? Nah. I had my chair kicked back and I had been asleep. Woke up. I'm like, all right, I'm about to go have my breakfast and I'll get back into it. But that's just, nah. I gotta go outside. I gotta do stuff. Like, nah, I can't stream. I can't do stuff like that. What would be so upsetting is, like, you stream for that long and just to not get no W's in the game. Like, imagine streaming that long and you did not win not one game. You'll come close to winning, but you don't actually win. To go from bronze to Apex, Predator, and rank, took him 50. That's crazy. People take that stuff to the heart. I can't. I'm sorry. Like, this game, I'll play, like, as many missions as I can, but as soon as my eyes start getting tired, I'm like, nah. That's a sign I need to close both of them and go straight to sleep. I ain't gonna be like, oh, let me play this game for all these hours and crap. And I'm like, nah. And I always watched a video on that Elden Rings, and there's like, it took the one guy like 80-something hours. I'm like, nah, bruh. You went viral. It's so funny to me. Of course, yeah, because that's probably like one of the longest streams probably recorded in history. Stream 58 hours. So that's crazy. I can't do stuff like that. I would like to do one of those sleep streams, though. Those sleep streams seem, like, interesting. I'm like, anybody that play any loud noises going off, I'm like, nah. Like, as soon as I'm gonna see who it does it, too. Like, cause this it's gonna probably be like a bits thing or gifted subs, however it works out. I'm banning them. I'm like, nah, you ain't playing loud noise and wake me up out my sleep. Takes nap, brings food. Still hasn't. I can't do that. I just do my daily 2 streams and call it a day. If I don't beat the game within them 2 streams or progress or anything, I'm like, nope, ain't fooling with it. I'll play it when I can. Some games though, like I was more so playing this game to kill time when I was working on some videos, but sorry, there's certain games out there you just gotta play that game like off camera. If it's a big game, telling him to sleep. That challenge wasn't worth it, but he was like, yo, that's crazy. Ain't no way I did that. I'm like, nah, bruh. I'm going to sleep. And had to have chat tell me to go to sleep. I'm like, I'm going to sleep. Like, right now it's 2 a.m. Like, I should be asleep, but I don't know. I just felt like, I'm like, nah, it's a Grid Legends night. A.m. for me. See, yeah, cause you live down south. So yeah, that dang. It's like shout out to V for like freaking being up 5 a.m. watching my stream. Sun's rising, people heading to work. That's the thing, like, I feel like somewhat tired, but I don't feel like tired to the point where I'm like closing my eyes. Yeah, I enjoy you being here, V. I really do. But I don't feel like tired, like I'm gonna like fall asleep like mid-race or something. Yeah. I went at 5 a.m. I'm asleep. I'm dreaming. It's like 5 a.m. If I'm streaming at 5 a.m., it's probably I have to say probably the only reason if I am streaming at that time is because I'm probably like going somewhere the next day. Like if I'm like traveling out the state, that'd probably be the only reason why I would be up at that time streaming. Because I know I did that, like, with YouTube videos. I'll just stay up. Like, if I'm traveling somewhere, I'll just stay up and just record videos. I was going to open up my phone and check something. I completely forgot what I was going to check.
So, let's see what twist this final throws up.
Well, not long to wait to find out how this one will unfold, so don't go anywhere.
Don't sleep. Bessie wakes up 3, 4. Stay up for a few hours till he goes to work. Then I sleep. I can't. I remember you telling me that before. I couldn't do that. I'll text my friend, close friends, when I wake up. I'm like, I can't do that. Why do they always start me last? Liz went to sleep. Them to sleep because they were wide awake until I started humming. I'm saying, like, if you got one of those like Kid Cudi hums, yeah, you're putting somebody out. Like, it was funny because I remember when people start making memes and jokes about that, and I was like, man, his humming ain't all like it's cool, I guess. Man, I remember he did this song with Schoolboy Q called Dangerous. Oh my god, bruh. I would be listening to that song and be like knocked out on the bus. Them bus rides, like that's like probably the only thing that I do miss about Seattle. Is like, it's raining outside, my phone is fully charged, my headphones are fully charged, traffic is like just slow, and I'm just laid out on, well, not laid out, but like all out in my seat. Nobody sitting next to me, got me all squished up against the window. I'm like, dang, man. It's a Russian pop. Yeah. Schoolboy Q and Kid Cudi, they legit like jumped me in my ears and just sent me to sleep. But yeah, those bus rides, like, if I'm comfortable, they were nice, but there's at times I'm like, man, people, please. I just do not like when somebody, I'm like, bruh, like, you gotta understand that, you know, like, not trying to, like, talk on the person's size, but, like, you gotta understand you taking up my seat, too. And I don't like the fact that I'm, like, legit hanging out the window just so I can, like get me some shoulder space. Like, dang, bro. Like, scoot over some. Can I breathe? I can't remember who I was telling that to, but they got, like, I think I posted it on social media. And somebody was, like, trying to defend them. And I'm like, do you realize I'm uncomfortable? Like, there ain't no defense in this world that's gonna make me like, oh, okay. Like, let my uncomfortness, you know, just, like, go unnoticed. Like, alright, you know, nah, it's chill. I'll just sit here and have one side of my butt lifted up in the air, and the other one's just numb because it's just sitting on the just on, like, holding all my weight up for a good hour and a half. It's like, you know what? I really don't miss my bus rides no more. I'm like, I just take my daily naps at home and I'm chilling.
The time last lap was a 58.3.
It's like, honestly, if it came down to it, I'd rather have the one girl that spilled wine on me on the bus. I'm like, at least then she knew her space and boundaries. It's funny that I fall asleep. And it keeps me awake. Apex, it had gotten me to the point where I've been mad and was like, I ain't even gonna play this game no more. Apex was like, I remember, I think because this, I was like streaming Apex like on a regular basis. I think it was probably before I just started following Liz. I was streaming it on a regular, and then I just stopped. I think I was like, nah, I play something else.
The time last lap was a 58.4.
I remember when Apex, when it very first came out, everybody was just like, because it was like a surprise release. Like, I don't even think they had like trailers or anything come out of that game when it was coming out. They just say, oh, here's Apex. Maybe you playing it once. Yeah, I played it a crap ton of times. Because it was like one of the first like few streamers, I just have to say, like, when I like got back into streaming and just like overall watching streamers, like one of the like first few streamers I like followed that was playing a lot of Apex. Her name, I think I might have shouted her out before, but her name is So Cozy, and she plays Apex all the time. That's like one streamer I don't think I've seen her play any other game. She only like just solely plays Apex. And I think I was like watching her and was just like, hey, you know what? Let me go and download this game again. Start playing it, streaming it. But I was like, that game was bringing like anger out in me and stuff. I was like, bruh, I can't play this game no more. I think like one of the last few times I played it too, because I got mad at what somebody had said in one of my streams. So I was like, I think there's some people like underneath like me and the other teammates. So I'm like, I jumped down there and I was like, okay, I think I'd like, you know, if all my teammates, we all jump down there as a team and surprise them, you know, we can do this. So I think I was like kind of like getting the upper hand, but eventually I got ambushed, jumped. So I'm pressing the button to get revived, and then the teammates, they just still up above, like, not reviving me. And so, of course, you know me, I'm raging, going off, and I'm like, yo, why is these guys not reviving me? Like, I'm pressing this button, like, come on now. And somebody commented on my stream talking about, well, what if they're deaf? And that's like, you know, you want to, like, not say nothing rude, but I'm like, is he deaf in the eyes too? Like, I don't get that. It's like, you might not hear it, but you can see the thing going off on the screen. Like, I was like, bro, don't say nothing like that. Like, just please don't say nothing like that to me no more. It's like, I don't think you know who I am. Like, you tell me things like that, I'm not gonna care. You know, I'm still gonna be upset. See that you did. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, don't say stuff like that to me no more. I was got into a whole argument over that because I was like, I was upset. I'm like, bro, don't try to like reason with them not reviving me. Like, come on now. It's like, you're giving me a reason to like go off, and I'm like, that's stuff like that. I'm like, don't just keep it to yourself, man. But yeah, he was just like, well, they can be deaf. I'm like, well, guess they're deaf in the eyes too. I didn't realize that was possible. It's like deaf and blind playing Apex. Saying it's like, you know, you could do what you want to do, but like, you would think like if they're deaf and blind, like, did they even turn their Xbox on? Did they turn, like, do they even know that it's on? Are they even sitting in front of their TV right now? They could be sitting at their dinner table holding a banana thinking they pressing buttons, and it's like, bruh, no. But yeah, people will say things to me when I'm like getting mad at a video game. I'm like, you want me to be rude. Be difficult to play if someone was deaf. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's a game that requires hearing, bro. I'm like, I understand, like, you know, yeah, there's probably deaf people that do play video games, but I'm like, bruh, pop the hearing aids in. I think that's what I had said to that guy. I was like, when he said that, I was like, with that, whoever it is, they need to pop their hearing aids in, because that would make no sense. It's not like Fortnite where there's visual sound of it. Yeah. I was mad. I was like, you just taking like L after L, and then you get some teammates that's like not even trying to like. So I think I remember that was like one of my last few games. I think my last game was when I saw my teammates legit see me get ambushed and they took off running the other way. And so after that, I was like, I think I got to the point where I could play like ranked matches and stuff. And then after that, I just said, nah, I'm good. I don't gotta play this game no more. I did what I needed to do, so I'll just watch my friends play. But yeah, I'm like, if I'm mad enough, like, and people say some things to me that's like, they're trying to have it where I have sympathy. I'm like, I'm not going to have sympathy. I'm sorry, but you're catching me at a moment where I'm raging. Yeah, I'm not going to have no sympathy. Like, now, if somebody's all like, well, what if they're deaf? I'm like, I probably wouldn't be as rude, but I'm like, well, I think they should have, like, somebody, you know, kind of there helping them or guiding them, you know, or, like, some hearing assistance. But if you catch me on, like, a day where I'm extremely, extremely mad, I'm like, fam, why are they playing a game that requires hearing? Like, I know they can't hear the question, but at least they can think about it. Like, that's why I'm like, I just, you know, I can't be that person no more. I try to, like, limit my rage. I'm trying to think, though. I don't think I've had, like a nuclear rage moment on stream yet. I definitely have in videos, but not in the stream yet. It's a new controller. I like the controller I got now. It's pretty solid. Good one, too. Yeah. This one is given out. Yeah. I can tell you right now, if this would have been back in the Xbox 360 days, like, if I was streaming back then, oh yeah, y'all would have been, they definitely would have been making some rage compilations on me on YouTube. I don't know how many times, like, I was throwing controllers. What else was I doing? Yelling, of course, like, full-on yelling, to the point where, like, if I couldn't really, I had the most raspiest voice. Like, from yelling so much at a video game. I'm like, man. Yeah, I wish you guys could have seen me during my PlayStation 2 and, like, from that PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360 days. Like, it definitely slowed down when I got my Xbox One, but I've had my moments. I think they probably won't, like, because I always be saying that, I'm like, they should, like, re-release, like, all, like, the old PlayStation 2 games, but now thinking about it, I'm like, I don't think that would be a good idea. Because I feel like ever since I stopped playing those games, like, I don't really rage as much. I would like to think, like, I would like to go back, play, like, the old Tony Hawk games. I'm like, I remember how it was when I played those games. Like, Tony Hawk is the only game in, like, the history of me gaming, that's the only game that ever caused me to stump out a PlayStation 2 and scratch a disc. I actually had to, like, go up to GameStop's, trade in some games so I could get Tony Hawk again and continue playing the, like, level. Which Tony Hawk? I think, yeah, it was American Wasteland. That was, nah, I ain't gonna say it's fun. That game it caused me to have, like, probably one of the worst rage moments of my life. Finished Dying Light 2. No, I haven't. It's like ever since I got this game, I've been playing this. I haven't really touched Dying Light 2. Get ready for bed, BRB. Alright, V. Yeah, I'm like, because I still need to record some videos. So I might do this series, and after that, call it a night. Yeah, I can't remember what last level I was on Dying Light. I just wish it was like the first one. Dying Light 2 is just kind of off. It's in progress. And finished it. Beat the game twice. Yeah. If it was anything like the first one, I probably would have been more interested in it, but it just kind of weird now. Dang. I slowed down. I don't know how I still... Alright.
That last lap was a 1:52.4.
What does that even mean? What is a 150? I don't even remember what the number was. Like a 152.4? What does that mean? I'm like, bro, you... Like, is that good or bad? $152.4. So I imagine, like, that's like... Is that like above average? I don't even... I am gonna question it. Ain't gonna compress my brain. Hurt myself. Trying to think of something. I'm like, nope. I ain't even fooling with it.
Okay, the time last lap was a 1:35.7.
Trying to think, who can I possibly raid after I'm done streaming? I don't even know if anybody's streaming right now. It's freaking almost 3 a.m. If anybody's streaming right now, I'm like... Besides me. It's like, they on some, like, crackhead time. they gotta chill with them fireworks. I wonder if they got the new Corvettes in here. They should. Like, they got all these other cars in this game. They better have the new Corvettes. Is that it? That is it. Alright. Oh, my friend Blazing, I think she's about to start her stream up. Welcome back, V, but I'm about to go to sleep. Or not go to sleep. I gotta actually record some videos real quick. I don't know. I might end up going to sleep. But I'm about to raid my friend Blazing. I think she's about to start her stream up. And I don't think she hasn't fully did nothing yet. I'm sorry, V. Maybe the stream. I appreciate you for being here. Always. Shout out to V, guys. Make sure if y'all haven't, go follow V. Show her the most amount of love and support. Is that how I spell her name? But yeah, her thing, she got on like starting soon. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you to everybody that tuned in for the night stream. Stay tuned for the day stream. I will most likely, probably just continuing off on where I last left off on Grid Legends. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you everybody that tuned in. Open her stream up. Probably gonna get like an ad or something. Oh, no ad. Okay, cool. We chilling. But